Duke has lived on Sodor for many years. He may be an old engine, but he is very reliable. He always tries to do what's right. When other engines do things that are not considered right, Duke always says to them, "That would never suit his grace." Duke loves keeping the little engines like Peter, Sam, and Sir Handel in order. One morning, Peter Sam was resting at a station. Duke was taking a long train and came slowly by, trying to make it to the water tower. "Poor old Grandpuff, you're still worn out." "Nothing of the sort. It's too early in the day for me." Duke filled up on water and left. Peter Sam is fond of Duke, but he loves to tease him like he used to. Peter Sam headed down the line. Later, Peter Sam shunted the coaches away. Duke was resting in the shed. Peter Sam puffed up by Duke. "Taking another rest? If you take any more breaks, we might as well put you in a museum."
"Be off! I've had enough of your jokes for one day."
Peter Sam scampered off to go work at the slate mines. Skarloey pulled up beside Duke. "It's alright, he's just teasing."
"I know Peter Sam has gotten older, but he's still as cheeky as a youngster."
Skarloey chuckled and puffed away. That night, Sir Topham Hatt came to see all the engines.
"I have some very important news. A special visitor will be coming tomorrow. She has requested a very special train."
All the engines were excited. They wondered about who would get to pull the important train.
"The important visitor has heard fascinating stories about Duke the Lost Engine, so she would like to have Duke pull her train."
The other engines were disappointed, except for Skarloey. "Congratulations, Duke!" But Duke didn't hear him. Duke had fallen asleep.
"I'll just have his driver inform him in the morning."
And then he left.
There he goes with his naps again.
The next morning, Duke woke up. His driver informed him about his special job. All the other engines were busy with work. Rusty rolled up with Nancy, the conductor's daughter. She hopped out of Rusty. "Morning, Duke. Ready to get polished for your special train?"
"Yes, I am. Thank you."
Nancy got out a bucket of soapy water and a sponge and started scrubbing.
"Back in my day, we didn't have special trains. We just did our work. None of this fancy, silly stuff with specials."
"Oh, but it makes things much more fun."
"It's a waste of time, if you ask me."
As Nancy continued scrubbing, Duke looked at a red coach ahead.
"Is that the coach I'm taking?"
"Yes, it is. It's a special coach for your special job."
Duke rolled his eyes. "What a stupid word. Special.
Workmen were washing the coach down, making sure it was ready for the train. Duke simmered happily in the sun as Nancy continued scrubbing him down. Soon Rusty pulled up. "Nancy, your father needs you back at the station right away." So Nancy hurried into Rusty's cab, and Rusty drove away. What Nancy didn't realize was that she had left the bucket of soapy water on the tracks. Duke's driver arrived and climbed in his cab. The fireman stoked the fire and Duke was ready to go. His driver released the brake, and Duke started moving forward.
"Stop! Stop! Stop!"
Duke hit the bucket. It splashed dirty water all over him. His crew got out and inspected him for any damages. "You can't pull the train. You're not suited for the job."
"Duke, you just kicked the bucket."
The driver and fireman laughed. Everyone thought it was funny that Duke had kicked the bucket. Peter Sam pulled up. He was laughing too, but he could see that Duke really wanted to take the train. So Peter Sam raced away to find Nancy. Peter Sam pulled into the big station. He told Nancy what had happened. Nancy climbed into Peter Sam and they raced back to the sheds. Nancy cleaned Duke all over again as quick as she could. This time, though, she remembered not to leave the bucket on the tracks. Once Duke was clean, he collected the coach and he went to take his special train. Later that day, when Duke got back, Nancy came to see him. "I heard you kicked the bucket today." Duke rolled his eyes. Peter Sam laughed. "He couldn't have. Grandpuff goes on forever." Even Duke had to smile at that.
Hello, I'm Diesel261. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to subscribe for more Thomas and Friends videos. You can also check out more videos on our YouTube channel by clicking the Visit Channel button. If you want to learn more about the up-and-coming latest adventures from Sodor, and to find out about the latest updates, then click the News Blog button. You can also check out the Google Plus and our Facebook page by clicking a link in the description. We hope to see you again soon. Come back often for more videos.